For any crypto project, one of the biggest challenges isn't just building something amazing. It's actually getting people to notice. So today, we're going to break down the entire playbook for crafting, distributing, and amplifying a crypto press release that really, truly cuts through all that noise.
And that right there, that's the heart of the problem. We're in a market that literally never sleeps. Your game-changing news can be old news in just a few hours. The stakes are incredibly high, because if your message doesn't land perfectly, it's like it never even happened.
Let's be real. The crypto space is not like anything else. It's global, it's moving at a breakneck speed, and it is absolutely flooded with information. Everybody is shouting to be heard, and that's exactly why just putting out an announcement is nowhere near enough. You've got to have a strategic plan to make a real impact.
So where do we even begin? Well, before you can even think about getting the word out, the message itself has to be rock solid. A weak press release is going to fail no matter how many people you send it to. So let's focus on building that powerful foundation first.
Think of this as your repeatable formula for success. A great headline grabs a journalist's attention. That lead paragraph gives them the whole story in a nutshell, and verifiable facts, they're absolutely essential for building trust in a space that's, let's face it, pretty skeptical. Honestly, you can't skip any of these steps.
Okay, so your message is crafted. It's perfect. Now you have to decide when to drop it. Hitting send at the wrong moment can completely sink all your hard work. In crypto, timing isn't just another factor, it's a weapon.
And here's what that strategy looks like in action. You want to ride the wave of good momentum, like a product launch, but you definitely want to avoid getting drowned out by a market crash. And that embargo? That's a total pro move. It lets you coordinate a huge wave of press to hit all at once for maximum impact.
So, you've got this perfectly crafted press release, and you know the perfect time to send it. But where does it actually go? Sending it to the wrong places is just as bad as not sending it at all. This next part is all about finding the right audience.
All right, this is where you have to be really honest with yourself and ask, what is my goal here? Are you trying to get in front of Wall Street and big institutions? Maybe a traditional wire is the right play. But if you want to connect with the real crypto community, the builders, the traders, the true believers, then a specialized crypto PR service is absolutely non-negotiable.
Okay, these are the names that matter. Getting your news published on a site like CoinDesk or Cointelegraph isn't just about getting eyeballs on your project, it's about legitimacy. These are the outlets the crypto community actually trusts, and getting covered by them sends a powerful signal that your project is the real deal.
Great! The press release is published, but your job is far from over. Now the real fun begins. Amplification. This is how you turn a simple piece of news into a living, breathing conversation that spreads across the whole ecosystem.
Look, on Twitter, you can't just drop a link and pray. That's a death sentence for engagement. You have to repackage the story. A really compelling thread that kicks off with a punchy summary and uses great visuals, that can capture attention and get the right people talking and retweeting.
Reddit is a completely different beast. Communities like r/cryptocurrency will absolutely tear apart a lazy promotional post. So here, you have to rewrite your announcement to start a real conversation. Focus on being transparent, ask for feedback, and actually engage with the comments. It's all about adding value, not just screaming for visibility.
And then for a totally different crowd, you've got LinkedIn. This is where you want to hammer home the business and investment side of your news. Frame it around your leadership, your partnerships, and the real-world impact you're having. This is how you attract serious investors and B2B partners.
And please, whatever you do, don't forget your most powerful amplifiers, the people who already believe in you. Share the news with your loyal community first. And when you think about influencers, remember that an endorsement from a respected builder often means way more than a shout-out from some random account with 1 million followers.
All right, you've launched the campaign, you've amplified it, now it's time for the final critical step. We need to track the results, figure out what actually worked, and learn how to avoid the common mistakes for your next big announcement.
At the end of the day, this is the only question that really matters. It's not enough to just get the news out there. You have to be able to measure how effective it was. If you don't, you're just flying blind.
You see, success is so much more than a simple view count. You've got to dig deeper. Where's the traffic coming from? Are other big outlets picking up your story on their own? And crucially, what's the social sentiment? Understanding if people are excited, confused, or skeptical, that's priceless feedback for the future.
These right here are the traps that so many teams fall into. even experienced ones. Overhyping things destroys trust. Using spammy PR services just wastes your money and hurts your reputation. But the good news is, as you can see, every single one of these pitfalls has a clear, actionable solution.
Because when you put it all together, a press release is so much more than just an announcement. It's a signal to the entire market that you're a serious project. It's a tool to get your name in front of exactly the right people, and ultimately, when you do it right, it becomes a powerful catalyst for growth.
So that's the final question I want to leave you with. As you're planning your next big reveal, think about all of this. Are you just putting out information, or are you strategically engineering a moment that's going to attract investors, spark real conversation, and actually drive your project forward? The choice is yours.